Hi guys, today we're going to be doing orange marmalade Cornish Game Hens. This was posted on Pinterest, and unfortunately my roommate saved it before we could find out who posted it. I would love to give her credit, but she has not shown up on my thing. So anyway, this is a recipe from homecookingabout.com, which I will put the links below in the description for this. And what you're going to need is 4 Cornish Game Hens, which tonight I'm using 2 because my roommate asked that I make this for him. And then you'll need 1 medium navel orange, which that came off of our tree in the backyard. Then you'll need orange marmalade, and if you have it, gravy enhancer. I don't have it. You'll need Worcestershire sauce. You'll need butter, orange marmalade, and I'm going to tweak this a little bit with to make it my version. Salt and pepper, well, sea salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and we're going to throw a little ground cinnamon into the glaze sauce. So here's our Cornish Game Hens that we'll be using. Let me pull these out of the way here. And the first part we're going to need is a spoon. I always seem to forget my utensils with you guys. So you need a 1/4 cup of marmalade, which right now I'm going to eyeball a little bit because I don't have enough. And then you need, let's see, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, which I'm going to guess. And we're going to put probably 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. A little bit of garlic powder. And onion powder. Just a little bit of ground salt. We'll put some over the top of the chicken, or the Cornish Game Hens as well. A little bit of pepper. And then we just stir it up. Until you get about this consistency, which I'm guessing you can see this. I can't. All right. Now we're going to get our Cornish Game Hens out. Now this is going to be part of the series of trying out recipes that I mentioned in the description of my channel. These are not my recipes. These are recipes found on the internet that anybody can find. So we're going to take and cut our plastic for the chicken here, or Cornish Game Hen. And we want to get them, well, Let me get my scissors. Evidently, they have made these packages a little bit harder to get into than I thought. So we got the first one right here. Let's get him out and turn him on his back. As you can tell, I've never made these before, so I didn't realize I was going to have such a mess. I would do these in a tray of some kind when you go to do it. So I'm going to take and rinse these birds and my cutting board. Okay, so we got our birds there. All right. Now, no giblets or anything inside. Good. So all we got to do, let me make sure there's nothing in this one. Nope. So we're going to go ahead and set them legs up in our foil covered pan. Get this bowl out of the way. And you're going to take and cut our orange into quarters. And then just take and peel them. Because we're going to use those for stuffing in the Cornish Game Hens. Come here, you. As usual, I am chasing food. Let me cut these ends off of the orange. Gonna pop our seeds. One more on this one. Nope, no orange. So we're gonna take and shove these two inside this game hen. Let's get the seeds out of this one. And you don't have to if you don't want to, but I pull the seeds, make it easier. None in these. So let's shove this one inside this game hen. Let's get our cutting board back out of the way. Take my rubber thing out of the way. Dry my counter a little bit. Okay, we got that out of the way. Now we're going to take our birds and just take our spoon and put a dollop on each bird. And then we're going to get our barbecue brush out and we're going to baste these birds. Make sure you try to get in between all the crevices, because you want that flavor to go all over the bird, not just on the top, just on the top. And we're going to take and flip our bird over. Get a little bit more here. Get under his little armpits. Pretend you're giving your baby a bath. Just kidding. So we're going to take and baste his whole body. Flip him back over. Do the same for the other one. And then when we get done basting them, we're going to make sure that we take the leftover marmalade sauce and drop it right on the top so that it can slowly ooze all over our birds. Get your little arm up there. Okay, put this down here. Give you some, and you some. All right. Then we'll just take and lightly spread it a little bit so that it ends up in places it should. Okay, let me get this rinsed off. And there's our birds ready to go in the oven. And I'm hoping that the camera is catching this because I can't see. Let me flip the little monitor. I forgot to do that. Now look. All right, so we got them ready to go. Next thing you're going to need to do, let me get to that part. You'll have to forgive me, I've never tried to do this off of a recipe off of my tablet before. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take and set our oven to 375 degrees. And I guess we just put them right in the oven. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay guys, we're going to check our birds real quick, and this is where our butter is going to come in, because we're going to take the rest of the marmalade that, let me get this cord out of the way so it don't get burnt. We're going to take the rest of the marmalade and we mixed it with the butter and a little more garlic powder and other stuff, the onion powder and things like that, and we're just going to take and lightly baste our exposed areas that don't have very much sauce on them, and this will help keep our bird flavored, as well as the butter will help flavor and caramelize the top. I don't want to brush off my thick glaze, but I do want to coat the glaze so that it gets a little bit of butter on it. Like I said, I've never made these before, so you're going to be learning along with me because I'm trying this for the first time. And these are already looking beautiful. Let's take and get a little more butter sauce on here. I'm not really patting it, I'm more dripping it on the top. Alright, so now we're ready to push it back in and let it go some more. I'll be checking these with the thermometer here shortly, but I thought I'd check in with you and let you see what I was up to. So let's stop the video here and we'll come back when it's time to check it again. Okay guys, we're checking our birds one last time and we're going to give them one last coat of the butter sauce. They are browning up very nicely. And it looks like our orange marmalade is crusting up really good on the top. So we're just giving it one last base and then I'll check the temperature on it and we'll come back when they're totally done. Okay, now when you're using a thermometer you want to jab it in the part with the most meat as deep as you can, so that it can stay right there. And we are at looks like we're at about 140 degrees. So we're not quite done yet. Let's take our thermometer out and push our birds back in. And we'll come back when they're done. Okay guys, our Cornish game hens are done now. So they've caramelized really nicely and they look really juicy. So I'm going to pull them out and put them on a plate so that you can see what they look like. Let me get a plate here. Let's see, where did they do with the fork? We'll use the grabbers here. Just shove it right inside and use that to pull our bird up. There's one, if I can get him loose. And there's two. All right. Slide this out of the way here. And there is our birds. Let me check and see if the camera's seeing what I see. Put them a little further back. And there's our orange marmalade Cornish game hens, done JT Dragonflash style. And this is all he wanted, so no veggies to go with it. You guys, I will see you on the next video. That's going to be ham and bean soup in the pressure cooker. And I'm going to do that detail for detail, unlike I did with the tutorial on how to use the pressure cooker, so you can see how to do it. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, thumbs down. Please subscribe. Give me some feedback so I know what's going on, and let's show YouTube that you guys are watching me. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.